Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with another room styling video for you. I guess it's kind of a bit of a makeover we're going to do today. So basically I'm going to be giving our bedroom here a bit of a refresh for the autumn. As you can see, I've just pulled off the covers. I've just put the fitted sheet in the washing machine and that one's just come out to dry, and now I'm going to strip the rest of the bed off because I've got some new bits and pieces to show you that I'm going to be introducing to our bedroom. Before we get going with the video, if you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm posting new videos every single week, and if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I haven't filmed in the bedroom for a long time. I can't remember the last video that I did up here. Yeah, it's been a while. The lovely people at Wilko invited me to choose a few bits and pieces to update my bedroom. So I've picked some things out from there. I think it's their autumn range. So anything that I show you from that I will link down below, and any of the things that I use also. I will pop in the description box for you so you can check out the items and all the prices down there. I have to say, I'm a big fan of Wilko. I've spoken about them as a homeware store before. And if you're somebody like me who doesn't have a car, they're a really handy high street shop to pick up bits and pieces for DIY projects, and kind of any of the, I think their slogan is something like get it done. Basically any little jobs that you've got around the house, you can probably go into Wilko's and find the stuff that you'll need for that project. I'm a big fan of Wilko's paint. Their kitchen cupboard paint's fantastic. I used it to renovate my kitchen. I'll link that video down below if you want to go back to the old school Mr. Carrington. They tend to keep their prices really low, which I like. They have some great plants in there, they've got some nice bits of homeware, and they also do some fantastic Christmas decorations. I haven't checked them out this year, but I know that last year they had some brilliant decorations in store and they were really cheap as well, so well worth a look. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is strip off the bed, and then I'm going to give all of this a good wash. So I guess it's time to cue the time lapse. I guess this is a good time to give my mattress a quick wash as well. So as you know, I've been using the Emma mattress. I did a full review video on this. I'll link that down below as well if you want to have a look at that one. But basically we've been getting on really well with this mattress, and one of the good things about this mattress is that you can zip the top off. So I'll just show you how I do that as well, if I can find the zip. So I've just got the zip here, and I'm just going to go all the way around to remove the topper. Oh wow, look at the colour of it under here. That is so clever, isn't it? And then you can just pull off all of the top half. You could wash the underneath as well, and it just says to wash at 40 degrees. Okay, so I'm just popping this into the washing machine. I use these 4mm ones from Lidl, in case you're wondering, and a good old chug of Lenore. Which is your favourite fabric softener? So I'm just going to set that to 40 degrees, give you a lesson on how to use a washing machine. You don't need that. Could be a whole other video. So I've got the sheets drying in here. This thing's called a Dry Buddy. I got this off Amazon, and I think this is one of my favourite purchases. If you're considering getting a washing machine dryer, then I would say don't bother getting a washer dryer. Just get the washing machine. I've got a washer dryer, but I never use the drying function. And get a Dry Buddy, and basically it's like this huge tent that fills up with hot air, so it makes the room really warm as well while it's drying the clothes. But basically it somehow just has a system going on there where it blows hot air around all of your clothes, and you can hang them on coat hangers in there, and when they come out they're kind of, all the creases have dropped out. And as you can see, I've just hung the sheet in there for the time being. And that's almost dry now. That's been going for about 15 minutes. It's got these sections at the top, so basically what you do is just take clothes on plastic coat hangers. You'll need to buy a set of coat hangers for it, and you just hang them up in there like this, and then zip them in to dry. So that's that. So yeah, worth considering, especially if you've got an old house like me and you find that your home is getting full with condensation, because it's not a good idea to be drying clothes on your radiators in your home. So this keeps all of that moisture in one room. So I do it here in my bathroom, and it means that the extractor fan can take all of the moisture out of the house. I'll stop talking about moisture now, and we'll go and look at some nice stuff in the bedroom. How funny does the mattress look without the topper on? You can see the layers of foam there. Quick sip of coffee, and then we'll have a look at what's in the box. So I've already taken this one out of the packaging. It's actually here next to me because I wanted to put this through the wash before I put it onto our bed. But this is a Wilko reversible duvet set. So I've got it here in a king size with 2 pillowcases. It says easy iron, and that is the print. So what I like about this is obviously the fact that it's reversible. So it says it's made from soft to touch polycotton that guarantees your comfort with easy care properties of polyester. 144 thread count minimum ironing required. Oh, I still haven't got a steamer, by the way. It is on my list of things to get because, as you know, I don't iron anything. I just folded these, and these did come out of the Dry Buddy sort of warm, and I folded them up. So they kind of do look ironed-ish. But yeah, how about that for a lovely design? I thought that was really nice. It's kind of like a grey with the green leaves on it. And what I really liked as we're going into autumn is the fact that you can flip these over. I love reversible products, and just go for a much more neutral look. So I might do that, and we'll have a look. We can play around with it and see how that turns out when it's on the bed. But yeah, nice to have the option of the kind of grey and the creamy colour, I guess you'd call that. So that's the duvet. And then a couple of other soft items. I also got this throw. It says keep cozy and warm, natural fibres, machine washable. What I liked about this is the kind of very subtle chevron pattern going through it, and it's nice thick woven, so a nice bit of texture there, and it's also got these tassels on it which are really nice, and again quite a nice neutral colour. So I thought I would go for some stuff that's kind of a little bit autumnal for the bedroom, but not crazy, so I don't want to be switching things up all the time in the bedroom, although I might have to get a Christmas bedspread, we'll see. But yeah, I thought this is kind of just a nice relaxing colour. And it'll just go on as an extra layer for when the evenings are a bit chilly. And then to tie in with that, I got this cushion, wait for it, which is again reversible. So this has got the nice kind of mustard colour that seems to be in all the stores this year. And this says Wilko Plump Up the Style Cushion, and this is cotton and linen. And it's really well stuffed. I've noticed that Wilko do like to give their cushions a good stuffing. Yeah, and on the back it's got this nice grey kind of colour with the little crosses on. It looks like they're stitches, but it's just the way the fabric's been printed. So yeah, I thought that was really nice. And then another cushion that I got as well, slightly different, but I thought I'd try this out and see how it looks, is this beautiful cushion with, again, nice and plump. Does this one say plump it up? Yeah, plump up the style. It says new, even fuller. So again, this is nice and plump. And this has got these hummingbirds on it. And I liked the green trim. I thought this would be really cool if you've got a dark interior, because the pops of bright colour would really stand out. If you had maybe like a navy blue wall, this would look really cool. Yeah, and again, you can always flip it around and just have a plain blue cushion if you get bored of the humming. Come on. Seconds, I'm gonna get some scissors. Oh, I can smell this already. This is vanilla, I think. This is one of their candles. Their candles are quite reasonable as well. I think this might have even just been 99p or 1.99. Basically, all of this stuff came online, so it all arrived in a box, and I think you'll be able to order any of these things if you fancy them, or just have a look at their website, because they've got some cool stuff on there. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, all of this stuff came to £40. They gave me a £40 spend, so that's pretty good going, isn't it? For 2 cushions, a king-size duvet set, a candle, and a really nice throw. And then what I'm going to do now is introduce some of the other bits and pieces that you may have seen in previous homeware hauls. So I'm going to add some of the bits that I picked up from H&M and from Poundland, and yeah, we'll just start sorting the room out. So I've got a few bits together here that I'm going to be putting up on the wall. First thing that I'm going to frame up is this print that you may remember I picked up in a local plant shop. It was only £3.99. I'm going to add it onto this magnetic frame from H&M Home that I picked up the other day, which was £12.99. So let's see how this works. So this is the top, so I guess you just take that off, there we are, and then find the top of our print, line it up. Oh, that's so cool. What an easy way to frame a picture, and obviously it doesn't matter what width it is, it could be a bit narrower and you'd have no bother. It's kind of tricky getting it on. How cool is that? The next print I'm going to frame is this Yes one. This came from H&M as well. Do pop over and have a look at the shopping vlog if you want to, where I went shopping with Luke and we hit up Westfield and went crazy. And do have a look at the hauls as well. There's one on my channel and also over on Luke's channel you can see what he bought as well, and he got some really nice stuff too. So that's the Yes print. And I'm just going to frame it in this poster frame that I picked up in Poundland, which was £1, and the Yes print was £8.99. So this is going to come to a tenner. Okay, I've never seen a frame that does this before. Wow, it literally just slides off at the sides. It's easy enough. This is very, very cheap because it's literally just cardboard and plastic. I think we might be a bit short across the base here, so I'm just literally going to Sharpie across the cardboard in case any of that shows, so it'll just look black. And then I'm going to double-sided tape this on so it doesn't slip about. Slightly annoying that I'm doing this, but I wanted to show you the real process. It doesn't always go straight forward, does it? Now I'm just going to take some double-sided and use it to stick the print into position, because nothing worse than when you have a picture in its frame and then it slips. You don't need to go crazy, it's just something to hold it there. I've just seen that this has a cover on it, so I'll take that off. Hopefully that means it's not scratched. I was quite messy when I did that bit, but the frame's going to cover all of that, so it's only just to hide where there'll be a tiny little gap. And there we go. That was a palaver. The next print I'm going to frame is this beautiful leaf that's by a lovely lady called Liz at a company called Echo Designs, who sells some really nice homeware if you want to have a look. And again, I've got another Poundland frame here. It's too big for it, but I think we might be able to make it work. We'll give it a go. Hey, do you know what I'm going to do? I thought I'd just put it on the paper, but actually I quite like the look of the wooden backing. So I'm just going to double-side it onto there. I'm just eyeballing this, in case you're wondering. Which didn't. Yeah. So that's going to get in the way when we mount it on the wall. Okay. Yay! I think that looks cool. I bought this gallery wall template in Poundland. I don't think I'm actually going to use this, but I just thought I'd quickly show you what this is in case you're considering creating a gallery wall. So essentially, it's a pack that contains, made out of just sheets of paper, the different sizes of the frames, so you can play around with their formation and glue tack them onto the wall and work out how you want to hang all your pictures, and then you could mark on where to screw the holes, etc., or put the command grips on. So yeah, really handy, but because I'm not doing a full gallery wall today, I don't think I'm going to use this. And to hang everything, I've got some various command strips. So I've got some that I picked up. This one came from a jumble sale, actually. I've got some here that I picked up from a local DIY store, which was £3.99 for, how many strips do you get? 4 times 2. And these are the Unibond No More Nails ones. These are just, they're not the Velcro, they're just sticky pads, and then you have to slide a thread behind them to get them off. So I'm a bit concerned about the getting them off part with these, but for £1, maximum 2 kilograms per strip, sounds worth a go, I think, and you know, it just might mean a bit more scrubbing when you want to remove them. Found these in the pound shop as well. This is a Velcro brand heavy duty stick-on. It's a circle adhesive pad for a fire alarm smoke detector, but I thought this would be good to mount maybe a round mirror with. Yeah, they've got a torch on there, so 2 kilograms per 45 mil. Right, I'm gonna have to use you to eyeball this. Yeah, so help me out. I don't know whether to put this in the middle or off to one side. What do we think? And then all I'm going to do is fold this in half and then put a little blob of permanent pen on the fold, and then we know where the middle is. Does that look central? Oh, I really hope it is. Slide the hook back on, wait 1 hour before use. I need to measure my other. So now I'm going to add the yes print, and I think I'm going to line it up with the base here. So with these, what you do is you take a couple of them and you stick them together. They're kind of Velcro strips with self-adhesive backing, and you listen for that click, and then you know they've sealed together. And then you peel this off and stick it on the back of your frame. I think that's bang on, so I'm just going to push that in and hope for the best. And I've done the same with this one. I've tried to keep all of this really renter friendly, so everything that I'm doing here, hopefully you'll be able to achieve yourself if you're renting your property as well. The next thing I'm going to add is these wooden pegs that were from H&M Home for £3.99. I'm going to use these No More Nails removable strips. I'm just going to peel off all of the yellow strips and push firmly into position. And now I am tying on the lamps that I bought in Poundland, and I've tried to hang them so that the light bulbs all go into a nice diagonal pattern. So yeah, I've tried to arrange the light bulbs so they go in a diagonal pattern, and then with the cord pulleys, they've got the little plastic bits on. I just kind of reflected that as well and just looped it back around at the top to try and make it look like a light installation. So that has totaled £3.99 for the pegs, and then the light bulbs were £2 each. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, that's £10. That's all right for tenner, isn't it? One spare hook on the side, so you could buy a 4th light bulb if you wanted to, but I've got this dream catcher that I made, and I did the charity shop challenge video, so I'm going to add this up there and hopefully it will bring us some good dreams. So the mattress cover is now dry along with the sheet, so I'm going to zip this back on. Okay, that was definitely more pain-free than I expected. I don't know if you've ever tried to wash a mattress cover that just has to zip at the one end and try to get it back on, but that is not fun, and I've been there. So I do like the way this just zips off the top and you can zip it off and zip it back on. Right, let's get the sheets on and then we can get the bedding on. Going to keep my bedside really simple, so I've just got this snake plant, I've got this container from Tiger that I keep any loose change in, good for taking down the boot sale. I'm going to add this basket that I picked up on my travels, I think that was from France, that I just use to store my watch in and any small items that I need in the night. And then this container that I picked up at the charity shop that was originally from IKEA as part of a box, into which I'm going to add one of these cactuses from Poundland. And then the last thing is this candle from Wilko's, which is the vanilla one. Onto the chest of drawers, I'm just adding in another of these containers and a smaller one for this cactus, again from Poundland. And I'm going to light a candle here, and this is the clean cotton one. The lamp is by my friend Medina at Grillo Designs with her collaboration with Iconic Lights, and the mirror is originally from Lidl, and I upcycled that, so if you want to check out that video, I will link it down below for you. The last thing I'm going to do for the autumn is add one of these copper coat hangers from Primark, I think this was from, to the back of the door. I'm going to use this to store all of my scarves for the autumn just by looping them through. Okay, so I think I'm all done. So yeah, just a few little changes, but I think it is looking a lot better in here. It's a bit more interesting, isn't it? I might even shoot the odd video up here now. What do we think? Maybe I could do my hauls up here. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of this bedroom makeover. I do hope you enjoyed it. I have tried to keep it really budget friendly and suitable for renters. So hopefully it's given you some inspiration for your space. I will link all of the products that I've mentioned down below for you. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm posting new videos every single week, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, it's a strong one today. I hope my teeth are okay. And it says new, even, fuller. Does it say fuller? Yes. It says new, get out of the way, Ewan. It says yes, even, fuller. No, it doesn't. So hopefully you can see that I've tried to make these lights go in kind of like a diagonal pattern. So I think that looks really cool, doesn't it? It looks kind of like a little, start again and slow down. So yeah, hopefully you can see. So yeah, I've tried to. So for something like a fire extinguisher, what am I on about? These bits in the middle that always wrinkle up. Ow! Oh, my funny bone. Oh. Don't like when the corners aren't meeting, so get in the corner.